Welcome back to another one. This video, I'm just going to go over the add-ons that I'm using and the add-ons that I'm probably going to use in once midnight releases. I'm not a big add-on person. I've never used a bunch of add-ons. More or less just quality of life ones are what I typically lean towards. I've never been a big like DBM, weak aura kind of add-on user. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it. If you are, great. I'm just not one of those people. I don't use those kind of add-ons. The only weak aura add-on that I've ever used is actually, I think it was called Ultimate Mouse Cursor, which is now actually its own separate add-on, which gives you this little ring around your cursor so that you don't lose it when you're, in the heat of battle. So we're just going to go ahead and just kind of jump right into this. And the add-ons that I have installed are as follows. This add-on factory stuff, this is all part of Altaholic, I think. It's Altaholic or Account Played. I downloaded this Account Played. I do like it. It's pretty cool. It shows you a breakdown of your characters and how many hours you have on them, the percentage of which you've played each character throughout your WoW career, and then it totals it up down here at the bottom, and you can also select years. So this one's pretty cool for just wanting to know time played and whatnot. Me personally, I like Altaholic more. It just shows you more information, and it shows you the same um, time played and all that stuff. Adds it up by the day rather than the hours. And it's the same thing, 294 days for me. But the thing that I like about Altaholic is all the extra information. For example, if I go down here to levels, I can see my Mythic Plus rating on all of my characters this season, which is, for me, I love it because I play multiple alts. If you can't tell, I have quite a bit. I definitely prefer Altaholic over Account Played if you're just looking for just raw, how long have I played this character? Account Played is the add-on for you. If you want the more in-depth information, then definitely go with Altaholic. It even shows like your gold. There's a bunch of stuff you can go through here. I haven't even gone through everything to learn exactly what all this does, but it's a super great add-on. I really like it. The next add-on that I want to talk about is Platinator. I used to use Plater, and I know, which I'm sure a lot of you know, that coming into midnight, there was a bunch of Plater issues. We weren't sure if we were going to be able to use Plater, kind of back and forth stuff. Well, I think you can still use Plater, but I think there's some holdbacks on some profiles for Plater, and a lot of people have gone and switched over to this Platinator. Platinator is what you see on the screen here. I'm using Vesperal TV's profile, and I even used his stuff back when I used Plater. I really like the way he does it. I love the way that the nameplates look. I love how they interact. And he has them color coded. So like this guy is this dark bluish gray color. So obviously, he's a priority target or a high health target. This is just a regular mob. And then this purplish pink is a caster that needs to be interrupted. Super great add-on. I really like it. And it's very customizable. If you type in /Platinator, I have to say it like that when I type it, otherwise I'll misspell it. You can come in here, go to designer, and say you don't like the pink cast bar. So you click on the cast bar here, go to bars cast and colors, and you can change it to whatever color you want. And then an uninterruptible cast, you can do the same thing. So I have mine gray, so I know if I see a gray channel, I can't kick it, so don't waste your kick on it. And then you can also, I have it set to where when I successfully interrupt the cast, it turns red. Like it'll stop the cast bar and it'll turn it red for me. It's a great add-on. And like I said, Vesperal TV, it's right there. I'm in his Discord. That's how I was able to get his profile. He does have a video on it, so you might want to check that out if this is something you would be interested in. It's a super clean looking add-on. I love the way that it looks. They did Vespro TV. I don't know if he does it by himself or it's a team, but whatever the case, they did a fantastic job on this. The next one I want to go over is Click. Click is because I play healer every now and again. I can't really demonstrate too much because I'm on my mage and I don't have any friends. But what Click does is, let's pretend my arcane orb is Druid's Regrowth. Okay, so you download Click, you open up your spell book, it'll pop up right here, this little weird vial heart looking thing. Click on that, and then you'll go to add binding, say new binding, and then we want to look for, I'm just going to look for, I can't look for Regrowth because I'm not on a Druid, so arcane orb. So we're going to do that, and then change binding. I'm not going to do it. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it. Change binding. Oh, I just sent that on accident. So there's my bind. My bind is 3. And then you'll save. Now, what this would do, and like I said, we're pretending this is Regrowth. Say you need to heal somebody, instead of targeting them and then healing, now what you can do is you can just cursor over their nameplate wherever you, as a healer or whatever you're playing, has your nameplates. Me personally, I play with mine down here. So I would just cursor over this target and press 3. And it would cast Regrowth. I don't have to target them. It's just a cursor. It's just a mouse over add-on. So that you don't actually have to target. You can just mouse over your nameplates and press whatever keybind you have set. It's super nice. It makes everything really fluid. I wonder how can I get rid of this? No binding set. Cancel. Okay. So it didn't save it. Perfect. It makes things really nice and enjoyable. And for me, because I'm not super comfortable with healing, I just started healing this season. It makes everything seem a little more smooth for me, and I can pay a little more attention. The next add-on I use is Raider.io. This one, just down in the bottom right, you should be able to see where it shows my Raider.io Mythic Plus score, which is 1580 on my mage. So that shows for when I'm in LFG looking and I sign up for something, somebody will be able to see me and see my mage is at 1580, but then they'll also be able to see by going, because I log into the Raider.io website, I have my Warlock set as my main, and they'll be able to see my main's Mythic Plus score as well, which is, I think, 2680 or almost 2700. So they'll be able to see that as well. And then the last add-on that I use, which I already kind of touched on, is Ultimate Mouse Cursor. And that is this white ring that goes around my mouse. It's a great add-on for, like, especially big pulls or in PvP, where it's super easy to lose your cursor and all the hectic commotion that's going on. It is a standalone add-on now. It's not a weak aura. If you used to use it as a weak aura, it's not a weak aura no more. It's just a straight up add-on, and I think it's just called Ultimate Mouse Cursor. So yeah, that is all the add-ons I use. Under the auctions tabs here is just my Trade Skill Master. I don't actually have that installed anymore, so I don't know why it keeps showing up, but whatever. But yeah, that is all the add-ons that I use, and this is all the add-ons I probably will use. I'll probably get something like an S Arena or something like that for PvP once midnight drops, just because I like to have those extra nameplates or arena bars when I'm actually PvPing in arenas. But yeah, that is those are the add-ons that I'm using, and hopefully you find this helpful if you've been looking for some add-ons. If you have and this helps, awesome. If you want to see more of the stuff like this, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.